Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, James Sweeney, and it's been an interesting start to the trading week here in New York City. A lot of people here in the Big Apple are on high alert following this morning's terror explosion in Midtown, and security, well, back in full force. Either way, there was a trading session going on today, so let's turn to that instead. It's 4 o'clock, the markets, they're about to close. It's time for Happy Hour in the Big Apple. Now stocks this Monday afternoon, they're trading higher, reversing earlier weakness following a terror incident here in New York City's Times Square. Now, despite the initial shock, the major indices shaking off news of the explosion that took place in Times Square earlier today. Here's what we know so far. A senior NYPD official said that one person is in custody following the incident after he sustained a minor injury. Multiple reports say the suspect detonated what is believed to be a low-tech explosive that resulted in minor injuries to 3 commuters. Stock futures, they did pair gains after initial reports of the explosion broke. Meanwhile, Wall Street already looking ahead to the upcoming monetary policy meeting by the FOMC to see if the central bank raises interest rates for the final time this year. Now, back in October, the Fed minutes revealed that a rate hike during this month was all but certain, despite the low inflation that continues to weigh on market sentiment. Now, in corporate news, shares of wearables maker Fitbit in the headlines, rising 3.5% after the company announced it reached a settlement with Jawbone, which ends all outstanding civil litigation. And keeping with corporations, Spark Therapeutics tanking 40% after initial data on a drug aimed at treating hemophilia A disappointed investors. With all of this data, let's take a look now to see how the markets are shaping up to close out this, the first trading session of the week. And with that stated, kick back, relax, and remember that although it is the holiday season and a time of happiness and joy for many, it does not mean that it's also a time to put your guard down. So although today's attack was relatively small, it just serves as a reminder of what can happen at any time, any day, any place. In other words, be vigilant, stay safe, and remember, especially here in New York City, if you see something, say something. For Modern Wall Street, I'm James Sweeney.